Top stories from around the island. To the point. Without the fluff. Puerto Rico headline news. Please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell notification.
Hello and welcome to Puerto Rico Headline News for April 11th, 2020. This is your COVID-19 update for Puerto Rico, along with covering the latest figures provided by the Department of Health. We're also going to discuss the current update to the Puerto Rico lockdown that actually has been extended as I record this video, and also discuss some important changes to the lockdown that have just been released. So we'll discuss that as well. So let's go ahead and get into this article. And here we see El Nuevo Dia for April 11th. The headline reads, Coronavirus figures in Puerto Rico for Saturday, April 11th. Confirmed cases have increased to 788 at the time when they think they're approaching the peak of infections here in Puerto Rico, according to the Department of Health. So let's go ahead and get into this article. And it says, the numbers of infections by coronavirus COVID-19 for today, Saturday, increased to 788 confirmed cases, and 42 people have died from the disease so far, according to the Department of Health. And here we can see the breakdown by map, by this graph here, or image, of the confirmed positive cases throughout Puerto Rico, divided up by municipalities. And again, we can see the cluster or the high concentration in the metropolitan area. So let's continue on with this article. And it says, the Department of Health agency reported that from yesterday to today, 3 new deaths were reported. And they were a 63-year-old man and 2 women, aged 81 and 83. Now, the man was hospitalized in the Caguas region, had been diagnosed with the virus. So he had been tested, and he was a confirmed case. Now, the deaths of the 2 women, however, were declared under the criteria of being a suspected coronavirus infection. And this is what the doctors determined. The article continues to mention the Department of Health has adopted new guidelines from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention that allow a doctor to certify a patient's death as a coronavirus death if they understand that they had symptoms that could have been related to the disease. So as long as the doctor determines, hey, they died possibly because of the coronavirus without even being tested, they can make a determination and count it as a coronavirus death. And that was the case with these 2 women that had already died and were determined to have died because of the coronavirus. So let's continue on here with the article, and it mentions the municipality with the most reported cases continues to be the San Juan area with 63 confirmed cases, followed by Guaynabo and Bayamon with 32 and 30 respectively. The Department of Health, however, still does not have the municipality information available on 361 confirmed cases. Meanwhile, the age group that has registered or reported the most patients is that of the 50 to 59-year-old age group with 178 cases, followed by patients between 40 and 49 years old who are up to 138 confirmed cases. Now, regarding pediatric cases, there have been 7 confirmed cases for the coronavirus in children under 10 years of age. That's highly concerning. And then there's 25 confirmed cases for those between the ages of 10 to 19. So we have to be mindful of our children and our younger kids as well. Now it continues to say of the total confirmed cases, 52.3% are men, for 412, while 47.7% are women, 376 of the confirmed cases so far. The article concludes by saying, so far, the Department of Health is still waiting on the results of 1,332 COVID-19 tests and they've currently tested 7,244 so far uh, that have been tested here on the island. Now here we take a look at the graph that's been provided by the Department of Health, and this is just a breakdown again by age group, just a visual to help us see that in fact the age group between 50 and 59 is the highest with confirmed cases, and then followed by the 40 to 49, and then the 0 to 29, so we can have a visual of what that looks like. And then here, this graph also shows us comparison, so we can see what these numbers look like. So in orange are the pending cases. The red line is already those that have been confirmed, and then the black line is the amount of deaths so far. And if you saw my earlier video, the Department of Health released a COVID-19 Internet Information Portal. This is what it looks like. I'll include the link below this in the description below this video as well. And this is basically what it looks like. It gets updated once every 24 hours. It happens at 6 a.m. in the morning every day. And it includes a lot more information than that's provided to the newspapers, in this case, the reports that I read from El Nuevo Dia. So here you just have an idea, the 788 confirmed cases. It's a breakdown by those that are confirmed cases, come back negative, and those that are pending and inconclusive, along with the amount of deaths so far here. It gives us a percentage. And then we see the map of Puerto Rico with these numbers as far as how many confirmed cases exist in each municipality. And again, we see here the metropolitan area with a higher amount of cases. Some additional information that isn't provided to the newspaper is this information right here, is the amount of beds that are available for any coronavirus suspected or confirmed cases. And then it gives us a breakdown here of how many are currently being used, 2,383, and then how many are still available here in gray with 1,206 beds still available. And then here's the neat information that we have here, and that's the ventilators that are on the island. So here we see, I think there's about 1,100 ventilators that are available, a little over 1,000. 267 are currently being used to treat COVID-19 confirmed cases, and then there's still 801 available. So that's pretty good information to have as well. Now here's the information that's being released just a few minutes ago from El Nuevo Dia, where Governor Wanda Vasquez live made mention and to the people here in Puerto Rico that she has extended the curfew or the lockdown until Sunday, May 3rd. Along with extending the curfew, she's made some adjustments to it. So let me give you the key highlights that are really going to impact our lives regarding the new extension of the lockdown. So basically, the lockdown is going to run until, for now, until Sunday, May 3rd. Now, the curfew hours have changed, so we're going to have an additional 2 hours of being able to take care of any situations that may arise. So the curfew runs from, we're allowed to be out until 9 p.m. So we had to be in our homes at 7 p.m. Now it's 9 p.m. So we have a couple of hours that we can take care of any situation that we may have to. The license plate restriction that she imposed is now gone. So there's no license plate restriction. You can use any of your vehicles any days that you need to go out. So businesses, supermarkets and pharmacies will be open Monday through Saturday. Supermarkets, if you're going to plan on do your grocery shopping and go into a supermarket, they will be open until 8 p.m., allowing people to get back home by 9 p.m. So these are supermarkets and pharmacies that will be open Monday through Saturday. Supermarkets that provide delivery will be allowed to stay open until 10 and provide delivery services. And this is the more impactful adjustments that she's made. She also mentioned a few situations where she's trying to make it possible for some businesses to operate some times during the day, and she'll go into more detail on that, and then I'll be able to provide a video update on that additional information tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. So that's basically the information for today. Thanks for watching. This is Puerto Rico Headline News.